everyone. My name is Advent, and I am not a financial advisor. This video is strictly for educational purposes only, and anything that I speak on in this video or any of my content is not to be taken as financial advice. So today I want to talk about, or more so, this is a message to the men who trade, and also, their wives or girlfriends or partners or whatever. That I would like them to hear this as well, because I think it's good to see where the mind of the other person may be, right? But mainly what I wanted to talk about today, a theme that I've been seeing with certain clients that I've worked with and even myself, is more so like what happens to certain men in specific positions, like thought processes that affect their trading in a negative way. Um, and I'll go into more details. Like, for example, what I've noticed is generally this would be geared more towards men who like have families or have girlfriends, partners, et cetera, whatever it may be. And one thing I've noticed is um, there's like an underlying fear when they lose trades, in the sense of like a fear that their partner might leave them because they are losing money. And what I've learned is when they lose, they are tending to attribute their worth as a man to their performance in the markets. And I'm here to say that that is very, very dangerous thinking, because you as an individual and you as a trader are two very different things. You should not in the slightest try to put them together, because once you do, that's a very slippery slope when it comes to your way of thinking, especially about yourself. For example, I'm sure this will make sense to the men, of course, probably the women as well, or, the other individuals, where as men, what is our role in society, right? Our role in society is to be providers, is to take care of our families, take care of our kids, so on and so forth. So when we're losing money, that can send a thought process to the man saying, hey, you're not providing because you're losing money instead of making money to provide for your family, your kids, whatever it may be, right? Which can then start off a chain of events where you start thinking, oh, like I'm a loser, I'm not a man, I'm not this, I'm not that. And like I mentioned earlier, that's very dangerous to go down that way of thinking. So the best thing to do here is understand, hey, my performance in trading and my worth in like my outside trading life is very, very different. And I should not, or in my opinion, like you must not try to attach those two things together. What I also want to mention is, you can have conversations with your your significant other, if that helps you as well, because a lot of these things we just keep to ourselves. We don't want to share with our partner, like, oh, hey, honey, I lost $10,000 today. Now, I'll say this: if you're trading with your like savings or like money that you guys need, then don't do that. Like, that is an entirely other problem from what I'm talking about. But if you're trading with like money that you guys need to survive, like, stop. Like, this is the angel in your ear telling you to stop. So it's more so like, if you're just not consistent, and maybe you've lost like a few $100 or whatever it may be, again, with the assumption that it's not money that you need, or that it's like, hey, honey, I lost the mortgage for the next 2 years, like, that's a problem. But if it's like, hey, I lost like $500 or like 1,000 or even whatever it may be, that may not be significant, but you're still getting those thoughts. And I would hope, or I would imagine, that you can communicate with your significant other effectively, and that they're open to hear your thoughts, and you can really just talk to them. Like, with one of my mentors, Randy Howell, he was telling me of one of his students where he was like, oh, like I'm a loser, I'm worthless, like I can't make money in the markets, like my wife is gonna leave me. And then like his student spoke to his wife. He's like, hey, these are the thoughts that I have in my head. And like what ended up happening is, his wife hugged him. He's like, I'm not gonna leave you because you're losing money in the markets. Like that that that's not affecting the way I view you. Like, you're my husband or you're this or you're that. Um, so all this to say where I'm kind of get at is like, don't attach your self-worth with your trading performance because again, those are two very, very, very different things. And again, just communicate. So maybe it can help you get out of that frame of mind if hey, like your partner won't leave you if you keep on losing trades. Now, of course, if you're losing like if you put the like take out another mortgage to pay for trading, that's a whole another issue that I'm not going to go into. But again, just keeping it surface level to an extent. You as a trader and you as your trading performance does not reflect upon you as your self-worth as a human being. You know, so hopefully this made sense. Hopefully this resonated. If it did, let me know in the chat. I know as men, we can be a little hesitant to share or be vulnerable like this. But again, always know that everything that I ever put out here or anytime, like I may have live classes, there's no judgment at all. I'm human too. I've experienced those things. And it's good to have a place where you can talk to other people about that and know that you're not the only one. But again, hopefully this was helpful at all. If you do have any struggles that you are struggling with in your trading, you can definitely send me a message or you could book a free discovery call, which I'll put in the description below, where you and I can just talk for 20, 30 minutes, see exactly what you need help with. And if I can help you, we can move from there. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Take care.